Hey guys, John Cox here, man. I'm gonna walk you through the brand new Crestliner MX-19 from front to back. I'm gonna show you some of the awesome new features we have, and yeah, let's get into this thing. All right, guys, here we are on the front deck of this thing. Man, if you can see, this thing is massive. This is it's honestly, it's very similar to the MX-21. It's huge front casting platform up front. You can fit, 3-4 of your buddies up here fishing. But it's cool, we got the Ghost trolling motor on it, Lowrance 9. Man, what's really cool about this is the recess trolling motor pedal. And I remember back in the day when it was just you had your trolling motor pedal on the deck, your back would be hurting and everything. Now we finally got the recess foot pedal in here, and man, you can fish all day long, no problems. A cool thing in the spring that I use a lot, especially in a lot of the tournaments, is this the front deck here where I'm able to actually stand on it. It's actually padded. And it's not slippery, so I'm not going to fall in, when I'm standing up there looking for fish, and that's just a really awesome added feature this boat has. So what's really cool about this boat is that it is a compact size compared to the MX-21. It's just 2 feet shorter, still has all the great storage, just like the MX-21, just a little bit more compact size, and you can fit tons of rods in the center rod storage, and then life jackets. Like my boat, I have tubes, the tube behind the boat on one side, and ropes and everything. Just tons of storage room. So whenever you go to take the family out and stuff, you have plenty of everything. So another neat thing that Crestliner did to make sure your stuff is safe, to securely lock it up when you're out at a restaurant eating or parking overnight at a hotel, are these little T-latches where they actually take a little key and you're able to lock all your stuff in. That's a really neat feature. I really like that on the new boats, because all the times traveling and staying in some of these places, I'm able to just lock everything up and I feel safe with it. So here at the console, man, I really like this. This is very similar to the MX-21. It's a fiberglass console. It gives you that look of a fiberglass bass boat, but all the benefits of aluminum. And we have everything. Livewell, recirculate. We got courtesy lights, nav lights, bilge, horn, everything's right here. It's really, really clean looking. This one we have an Lowrance 9. I actually can fit a 12 in the dash on mine, so I'm sure you can do it on these too. And just like the MX-21, the seating in here is just great. I go all over the country. I spend tons of time behind this wheel. Just as much as the truck, and man, the seating are very comfortable. They wrap around you, lots of cushion. All right, guys, here we are on the back deck of this thing. Man, as you can see, this is I think this is the identical same back deck as the MX-21. It's huge. It is just awesome. It is, it's perfect for when you have your whole family out. You can fish a couple people back here. When I'm fishing the big tournaments, it's great. The camera guys love it. They have all this room to move around. And there's just so much storage back here. Let me show you the rest of the storage back here. So something great about this boat, having such a huge back deck, is these giant live wells, because that's one thing, in the past, fishing a lot of tournaments, the live wells just weren't big enough to, especially when you caught a 25, 30-pound stringer down in Florida or wherever it is, you're catching big stringer fish. It was always a struggle to keep them alive. But now in this boat, 45-gallon live well, you could probably put 40 pounds of fish in it, no problem. And that's why I really like this about this boat. And another neat thing on the back deck here are these small day boxes that they have. I put tools in mine, rags, stuff to clean the boat with, just pretty much your odd and end stuff that you don't really know where to put them in the boat. It's a perfect place back here for them. So the small day boxes, what that leaves room for is this giant compartment in the back, which this is something, even on my MX-21, it's the exact same. It's the storage we needed, especially as tournament anglers, weekend anglers, whatever you are, to keep all your batteries. My boat, I think I have 6 Battle-Born batteries and then a giant starting battery. So I got 7 batteries back there. I got power pull pumps, and I'm able to access all of it easily. There's no more, crawling in there and having to reach in there to work on anything. You can get to everything very easily with this compartment, and this is honestly probably one of my favorite parts of the boat right here. Something you can't visually see that makes a huge difference is that the thickness is double than what we had before on this boat. So that's gonna allow you, it's gonna be more durable, it's gonna ride better in the waves. It's just so many benefits to having that thicker aluminum. going in rough water or going into shallow places, you know, driving up on the bank to beach it, I mean, knowing that you have the double thickness of aluminum, you're just gonna know that, you know, everything's gonna stay together and, you know, that you have a really solid boat. All right, guys, now back to the business end of this thing, man. This is amazing. I mean, this just shows you how far, you know, along we are. You know, having 250s on the MX-21, and now we have a 200 on the MX-19. I mean, guys, I mean, we're putting these giant motors on the back of John boats. It's just so cool that we're able to do that now. So what's really nice about this now is that we're able to put a hydraulic jack plate on this thing to run. I mean, this boat is going to float in no water at all, just like the MX-21. I mean, I've gotten out and gotten stuck and, you know, been like ankle deep, you know, so it floats really shallow. It's going to run really shallow. And now the MX-19 with the 200, it's probably going to go even shallower with the less weight, the more compact size. Man, we're able to run power poles on this thing, hydraulic jack plate. Man, it's going to be all around awesome boat. The great thing about having a 200 is the fuel efficiency. I mean, man, you know, now when you have, you know, 20 bucks and you're like thinking, man, you know, do I put 20 bucks in gas in? Do I get food? You know, what do I do? Man, you're able to put $10 in, fish all day, and go and get some food. So it's just a really all around awesome package. Great boat to, you know, first time boat buyer boat to tournament angler. I mean, you might see me in this thing next year. It'll either be this or the MX-21, or maybe they'll do some rules changing and we'll be in both, you know, I don't know. You know, traveling all over the country and, you know, going, you know, putting thousands of miles on my trailer with something that's really cool with the MX-19, that it has an option to come with a dual trailer, dual axle trailer, which is just, it's huge. I mean, because there's so many times going down the road and you have a blowout. And now with the dual axle, you can either tie the axle up, keep driving, get off the exit. It's just a lot safer having dual axle, traveling tons of miles, and to be able to get it on a compact 19-foot boat is really an awesome feature. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out and checking out the new MX-19 walkthrough. Man, I'm telling you, this boat is going to be perfect for any of you guys that are looking for a first-time boat, or if you're the most, you know, advanced tournament angler, this is going to be a boat for you. So go check it out at Crestliner.com or find your local dealer. These things are going to go quick, so you might want to get your order in.